fade. So I'm doing here a skin fade. First thing, I'm just gonna create an outline here for my razor work, so it's easier for me to start using my razor from this point than if I was to start with a long hair. So just like this. I like to do my skin fades with a straight edge razor. Gets really close, nice and clean. And really, all you need is just the water. Where is the sound coming from? Yeah, can you please? How's everything, Chica?
Good, not too bad, man. How about you? How's work?
Not bad, man. Honestly, not bad.
That's good. You been busy today?
Busy, yeah, it's good. Business is good, thank God, really.
You guys on YouTube?
Yeah, it's live on YouTube, yeah. Yeah, for me to do shave here, right? All I need to do is the hair to be wet. I don't need any like gels, shaving gel or anything. So usually right after the shampoo, the hair is nice and soft and I can easily shave, as you can see. It makes it very easy for me because if I don't use any shaving gels, it's not sticky. As it dries, the hair just falls off and it makes it very easy for me to work. When I use shaving gel, it gets very sticky, so the hair sticks around and it's difficult to fade and gets messy. So this is just like very simple, right? Right here, he's got some hair on the ears. We're gonna shave here, but this is a little tricky, yo. God forbid you cut somebody on the ear, it doesn't stop bleeding. Okay, so now that was my first step. I just like quickly shaved off the hair. Now I'm gonna just use my 1A on my heavy duty clippers and remove the bulk of the hair. And also create like a foundation for my fade, right? So now I'm gonna fade from 0 to 1.5 or 1/8. And also I'm gonna create a nice clear shape with this. It gives me very nice clean lines. The heavy duty clippers are amazing for this type of work, really. I could not imagine like my working day in a barber shop without a heavy duty clipper. See, it gives me a nice clean line. And the best part now, when I fade from 0 to 1A. I don't have to fade from 0 to like very long here. So now that I removed the bulk of the hair, created a foundation for my fade, I'm gonna use my old school, let's start with these, old school E-clipper. I'm gonna open the blade, I'm gonna go about here, like 1 inch from the line up. So now I have 0, half, and 1A. Just like that. That's perfect right there. So now I have 0, half, 1/8.
What's the difference between 1 a.m. and 1? Is there a difference?
Yes, 1A is slightly longer than 1 and slightly shorter than 1.5. So now I'm going to use my old school E trimmer zero gap right out of the box, right? And I'm going to remove this line that I created with a straight edge razor. I'm just going to try to stay right on the line. And that, by the way, that was a very good question. Right? So I flick my wrist right on the line. I'll stretch the skin a little bit here. It's like this. All I want to is to soften that line that is between that I created with the razor. So I want to erase it. And by stretching the skin a little bit with my old school e-trimmer that is zero gap right out of the box, just like this, it helps me remove that line. By the way, these trimmers are available at mcprobarber.com. They come in combo, clipper and trimmer together. So mcprobarber.com. Check it out, guys. That's our website where we have barber tools. mcprobarber.supply, but mcprobarber.com is the website. We have old school clippers. We have Merhan Edge of Style scissors, and we have Tondeo razors. Check them out. Yeah, I'm very excited about sharing my new project. I just have a class started January 6th, new class of barbers that I teach at my barber academy here in Berlin, Connecticut. We are recording every class and we are sharing it on YouTube. It's going to be available on MC Barber YouTube channel, but members only. You can subscribe to our members only subscription for only $9.95, and for the next 12 months you'll get classes on how to do the scissor work, clipper work, razor work, blow drying, styling, business management, consultation, head shapes, and so much more for only $9.95 a month. You'll get all this information. That's literally $120 a year that you can learn everything that I teach in my 12-year course. All the scissor techniques, razor techniques, clipper techniques, blow drying and styling, head shapes, hair textures, consultation skills. So all this is available at MC Barber membership for only $9.95. Really, this is amazing. So now I'm using my old school X Pro with a closed blade, and I'm removing the line that I created with the edgers. So the first line was created with a razor. I erased that line with a old school e-trimmer, and now with the old school X Pro, I'm erasing the line that I created with the trimmer, with a closed blade, as you can see right here. See that? So slowly, my fade is coming alive. By the way, guys, whether you are learning barbering skills from scratch, or you are in school but you need some more guidance, or you are already barber but you want some advanced techniques and structured guidance, my program, the 12-month program, is beneficial for all. So members only get access to all these videos, which will be hundreds of videos. As of right now, we only have 15, but we're going to be shooting them and sharing them as the class goes on. Perfect. So we have now 0, we have half, and then we have 1.5 here. Because I freehanded with my heavy-duty clipper, it started with 1A, but it's getting longer and longer as we go. So this is, look, probably like 3 or 4. So now I'm using my half guard with a closed blade and just flicking my wrist on the line. See, the line is here. I flick my wrist right on the line. Just like that. And we're gonna give him really nice clean fade. Any questions from online? Nobody's asking questions. Any comments? Anybody likes our work? No? Look at that, see? Nice and clean fade. Perfect, look at that. Now, because of the texture of his hair is very straight. I don't need to change all different guards. I can freehand with my half guard and finish this fade pretty much without using any longer guards such as 1 or 1.5 or stuff like that. So I'll just use my half guard. So to go back to my subscription membership that we have on MC Barber YouTube channel, where I will be sharing the work from a classroom. Our scissor category is uploaded right now. We have techniques, the proper selection of scissors, how to choose proper blades on the scissors, how to choose the proper handle of the scissors, how to hold scissors, how to pump scissors, how to do scissor over comb in different situations like bulk removal, tapering, blending, scissor over comb. These are 3 different scissor over comb techniques. How to do point cutting, how to do backhand cutting, how to create texture with the scissors, how to use thinning scissors. There are altogether about 12 different techniques, 12 to 13. And then razor, how to hold the razor properly, the proper mechanics of the razor, how to do the sculpting with the razor, how to do layering with the razor, how to thin the hair with the razor, how to do point cutting with the razor, how to shave with the razor. Perfect. Okay. Now, I'm going to use actually 1.5 to remove this corner here. I could use scissor over comb, but this is quicker and easier. Look, I comb the hair this way, and I just take that corner slowly. I go slow. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. See? The corner gone. See that? Slow. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Finishing fast. Same thing here. Beautiful. Okay. Sarah, what are we doing on the top?
Just maybe half inch.
Half an inch off?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this with a razor. And I use straight edge razor. Okay, slide down for me. Look down for me. Perfect. This is perfect. Watch this. I see. I pick a panel. I'll take a panel and I'll work on it. I'll work on it. So you are not all over the head. So you know exactly what you are doing. You have to be very structured. Structured. I take one panel and I work on that panel first before I move to the next panel. What I hate when people do this, watch this. They are here and they are here and they are here and they are here. They are everywhere. We don't do that. You see the difference here, yo? Look, I did this part, but I didn't do this part. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but here is pretty clear. You see, shorter here, longer here. Can you see it on the camera? Okay, good. Right here, I see I'm a little bit heavy. I'm gonna just go back and touch it up. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. Okay, look up for me. Just like scissors, razor you can use same way. With razor, you can remove bulk, you can blend lines, you can remove length, you can create texture. Just the way you use your scissors, you can use straight edge razor, exactly the same. And we do have a category that we are teaching, razor category, where I will teach you all these techniques step by step, every detail of it. And it's going to be available on MC Barber YouTube channel, members only, for only $9.95 a month. You can learn all these techniques. Okay, we're gonna use Merhan Edge of Style scissors, just for a second. Okay, let's do this clean, clean, clean. Very good. The scissors I'm using are from Merhan Edge of Style Cobalt Collection. They are 6.5 inches long. They have a sword blade with a convex edge, which is razor sharp, and offset handle, which is excellent for your hand comfort and long sessions. Let's look at that. How does that look to you, buddy?
Perfect.
Good length?
Perfect. Yep. Yep.
Ah, look, we cut the top with a razor. Look at that. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
We get this texture. Check this out. See, we get this nice fine texture. That's perfect. Let's dry this. Smiley. Are you ready, buddy? To do the beard? Yes. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this haircut. This was a skin fade with a short top. And I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for watching.